The Disney Parks blog has put out a brand new post about Galactic Star Cruiser, and I got to tell you guys, this post and this little video that we're going to go through took my little hype level from here and just... Let's go through the details. You guys got to see this stuff. Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and you know what? I want to make sure you have the best trip to Batuu or the Star Cruiser. So I've been covering all of this stuff. We're talking about the clothes. We're going to be talking about food and merch and all the other stuff. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I'm going in 2 weeks. March 3rd is when I'm going to be there. And I'm hyped, man. I've been hyped since, even through the bad press. And of course there's going to be people who hate it because it's expensive. But come up with something new. We know it's expensive. It's Disney. Find me something by Disney that's not expensive. It is what it is. I don't love it, but I paid my $1,700 for me to go, and I'm looking forward to it. Nothing's gonna take that down. But this video today took that up. So let's take a look over at the little blog video thing first, and we'll see. I'll let you guys in on what this is all about. All right, Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser tells a new story. Look at that picture. That picture is. It looks so much better. And of course it's lighting, but it does look bigger, doesn't it? It looks like the bridge just looks bigger. I like it. I think that looks really cool. I like the way the planet, you can see, I just wonder how they did that, because it's not just playing on the screen right here, and each screen's the same thing. That means wherever you're at, you're gonna see the planet move, and those lines in between the windows, they're gonna, it's on a screen, but the window isn't the screen. The screen is somewhere further back to make it feel like you're in space. I don't know how they did that, but it has to work like that, where no matter where you are, you're gonna see it right. So if I move all the way to that corner, I'm not gonna be able to see the planet, but if I move further out, I'll be able to see the planet from all the angles. So I just wonder how they pull that off and make it feel like you're in the depths of space. But this is an article about Jeremy Schoolfield. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser tells a new story. I've been reading Star Wars novels and comics since I was a kid because I love how they take me deeper into this universe I first saw in movies and later in TV series. What I've always appreciated about Star Wars is how it's really one big story. Everything fits together in an extended narrative that literally spans thousands of years. And that's true. That's how it's been for me. Growing up, it was Shadows of the Empire toys and then the video game on Nintendo 64 that really took my love of Star Wars and kicked it up a notch. It's playing that video game, being able to play Star Wars. That was really the first big Star Wars video game I got into. That and Pod Racer. And it made watching Phantom Menace even cooler. So stuff like the comic books and everything have always been there to enhance Star Wars. He goes on to say, that story can take many forms, including immersive Disney experiences. Here we go. We saw this with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge when it debuted in 2019 and brought us into the conflict between the Resistance and First Order right after the events of Star Wars Last Jedi. Now we're going to learn even more of that story when Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser debuts March 1st here at the Disney World Resort. I'm going March 3rd. I am on the second voyage. I'm so stoked. Walt Disney Imagineering has developed Galaxy's Edge and Galactic Star Cruiser at the same time, intending for them to complement not only each other, but the broader place in Star Wars history in which they're set. That's cool. This is it. It's exactly like how the video games were in the books and the comics. This is perfect. Collaborating with Lucasfilm, they created the Halcyon Star Cruiser, our setting for this new 2-night immersive adventure. They don't call it a hotel because it's not a hotel. I feel like if you're still calling it a hotel at this point, you don't understand what the concept is. It's a cruise. It's a simulated space cruise. And if you've never been on a cruise, you probably also don't know what this is. So you got to wait till people who know what this stuff is can show you footage of it. And we're going to see a little clip of it here. It takes us deeper into the tales of the galaxy far, far away. Here to tell you more about the ship and its story are Imagineer Travis Finstein, Matt Martin, and Lucasfilm, or from Lucasfilm Franchise Content and Strategy. And this is the video. You guys ready for this video? Here we go. Take a look at this. Galactic Star Cruiser. Now this is on the Disney Parks blog. I'll link it so you guys can watch it. Look at that. Look at all of that. We're going to play through, and I'm going to scrub back, and we're going to talk about these scenes.
It's so great to have you here with us on board the Halcyon. I know that we at Walt Disney Imagineering have been working with Lucasfilm and you for years developing the backstory of the Halcyon.
Yeah, now we're here.
Just what they showed us in those first few seconds were
really getting to experience
awesome.
what this thing we've had in our brain.
Look at that dining room.
For so many
Look
years.
at that dining room.
When passengers come to
The droid?
Star Cruiser today, they're going to
This is the
encounter a
transport.
Halcyon that has been
There's the
recently
atrium.
restored to its former
The room.
glory.
Looks a
The
little
way
small.
it really
It's
looked
fine.
in the earliest days of its voyages across
There's the bridge. The
galaxy.
bridge looks the same as it did
The way
before.
it's
Kind of
meant to be
plasticky.
seen.
It didn't look as
And
good as it
the
did in
very
that promo
first
photo we
place
saw a minute
that
ago.
the Halcyon ever traveled to
But it also wasn't lit
was
very well right
Batuu.
there.
Yeah, we're
Notice it
going
didn't have
to
the
follow
purple or
that
reds.
same journey that those passengers did.
Of course, Batuu. This
centuries
is tied
ago
into Batuu, so
in
yeah.
honor of the anniversary of the ship. The events of your stay here at Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser are
I love
set
this.
between the events of Star Wars The Last Jedi and Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker.
Not gonna lie,
right
that's
around the
one of my
same
favorite time
as
periods.
Star Wars Galaxy's
After
Edge,
Last Jedi, but
right
before
here in
Rise.
Hollywood Studios. As
That,
a
to me,
passenger,
in my
you get to
opinion, is
choose
a
your own path,
38-year-old
and
fan
the parts of
since
Star Wars that really
1996.
call to you that are special to you, you get to
That's
go
one of my
live
favorite
those.
parts of Star
Do
Wars.
you join the Resistance? Do you join the First Order? Are you a scoundrel? There's a love story on board. There's
Right.
A love
everything you could
story?
Possibly want. And we'll get to see.
I wanna
some
get-
of
I wanna know
the-
about
the
this love
characters
story.
that we know and love from the film, including Rey and Kylo, who will actually meet up again for.
Oh, but of course they
probably
will.
The first and maybe the only time between those two films.
The Halcyon has been
Interesting.
involved in
I wonder how
many
they make that
adventures, and there are
work.
many characters
Coincidentally,
that we
Rey
know
and
and
Kylo
love from
showed up.
Star Wars that
Either way, I'm
have
into
had
it.
an
I'm into it.
interaction with the Halcyon. Where
Oh, there's
will
Chewie in
our
the
fans
engineering
be
room.
able to hear all of these stories about the Halcyon?
Well, first we've got the Halcyon Legacy
The comics.
comic
Oh, I've got
miniseries,
mine
the
right
five-issue
here.
miniseries that sort of spans the generation.
The first one came
time
out
that,
already.
The Halcyon, kind of their
Next
whole
one comes
history.
out, I think, March
After
7th.
That, we've got the High Republic Mission to Disaster. The Halcyon has such a rich legacy, and I'm so excited to get to tell Halcyon stories for years to come.
And I'm
Of
excited
course
that
it's
our
tied to High
passengers,
Republic.
when
Why
they
wouldn't it be?
Step on board the
That's a
Halcyon,
smart business
are
move.
going to know those stories, and they're going to be able to participate in their own story and actually shape the events of the story that's happening as part of Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser.
Man. All right, let's go back to that beginning. I'm gonna go back to that beginning. You ready for this? I'm gonna scrub through. Okay, frame by frame. Take a look at this. Right there. So this opening up. This is once you check in, you're gonna see that you're gonna get in the pod. This is the pod that takes you up to space, and it opens up, and you can see the atrium. Oh, this is as big as it gets right there. You can see the atrium. Oh man. And then this, I don't know what this is. That might be it going up to space. Or that could be something else. I can't tell. That might be it docking. Like when you dock onto the ship, it probably looks something like that. That's my guess. I don't know. It also looks like it could be hyperspace. But I don't know where they're watching that from. Because it's kind of a weird angle. Look, there's Gaia. The lighting in this room looks amazing. This is definitely shot with like fancy lenses, which it should be. It's a commercial. You should sell this thing. But that looks great. I mean, none of that's CGI. That's the other part. None of that is CGI. I mean, I've got blurred backgrounds right now too, because I'm using a shallow depth of field. It makes for a good-looking video. There's the bridge, and see, the bridge isn't as purple as it was earlier. Like in that photo we looked at above the thing, it wasn't as purple. I just look at that dining room. That looks like it's going to be so much fun. Oh, there's a Twi'lek back there. Look on the left. There's a blue Twi'lek. See her? I can't point at it, but I'm sorry, all the way on the right. All the way on the right, before the woman in the white shirt. There's a blue Twi'lek back there. Oh, I hope there's cast members eating with us dressed like aliens. I really hope there is. Okay, there's a bunch of people at the bridge practicing playing the game. I was never mad at this. This clip doesn't do it justice, but they show it in a little bit, and it looks really good. Next up, we get the saber training. I like that the guy's flourishing, doing his little thing. And then we get stormtroopers walking with the room all red. You know the show lighting for this thing is going to be nuts. Then, of course, we had Imagineers talking, blah, 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 blah. And let's go back. Another shot, the Crown of Corellia dining room. There's the droid again. There, he's right here. Little droid, see him? He's hiding in all these shots. He's moving. Look how quick he moved. Woo. I just love the dim lighting. It's lit so well. There's Gaia again in the background, I think. I think that's her in the background. I like how everybody's dressed. Also, they got the cool neck things. Same. And what is she bringing him? Ooh, that's a blue shrimp dish, I think. Oh my goodness. Is that blue milk? What is that blue drink he's got? And then she's got an orange cocktail. This looks like it's probably Sublight Lounge. One of the little alcoves in the Sublight Lounge. Again, the droid. And this is it right outside. Everybody's walking in. This is the pod we talked about in the very beginning. Another shot of the atrium. Look at that atrium. I'm sorry I'm blocking part of it, but there's the droid again. There he is. And there's multiple levels to the atrium. I'm sorry, but this looks cool. Like, you could say it doesn't look Star Wars. It looks like the Tantive 4 to me. And that was the first thing we saw on Star Wars. It looks very much like the Tantive 4, clean, white. And if that's not the first thing we've seen in Star Wars, I don't know what is. There's a room. Again, people complain it looks small, but it looks fine. The bed does look small, and I'm worried because I'm sleeping in that bottom bunk right there. I'm a little worried, but I usually curl up anyways. Half the time I go to bed so late, I sleep on the couch. Not even kidding. If I'm working on YouTube videos and stuff, I'm like, really I'm not going to wake up my wife. I'm just going to go fall asleep on the couch and put on Star Wars. All right, what else we got? What else we got? There's a quick Batuu.
Set.
Talking about the setting. Any more shots of inside? Right here. Here's another shot inside the bridge. Let's look at it right there. And that looks cool. I like it's not much. I'm going to let it play.
As a passenger, you get to choose
the explosions and everything.
And
that looks good to me.
Really
I like that. I think that's really cool.
You get to go live those. Do you join the Resistance? Do you join the First
Order?
Order?
Everyone's masked.
Do you join the
Okay. Just having stormtroopers there on board. They didn't show us the lieutenant who's like investigating. I'm stoked for this. Oh, okay, Chewie. Let's see what Chewie does again.
And there are many characters
I think that's the engineering room.
Star Wars that have had
and they're sneaking around. Did you see that? I'm gonna go back. They're sneaking around.
Has been involved in many different adventures, and there are many
he's like
characters that we know and love from Star Wars that have had an interaction with.
You're gonna be able to do things in the engineering room.
Be able to hear.
Okay, we'll skip through a little more. What else we got? Show me something else. Okay, comic books. Got them. Some people think they're coming out in August. That's just the trade paperback, which means it's a collection, a thicker book collection of all the issues. But if you want each issue, they come out monthly, and the first one came out this month. Check your local comic book stores, not online. And I think this is it. That's it. That's all we saw. Okay, this is... I just want to know, what do you think? Where are you at on this? I understand if it's too expensive and you can't go. I understand that. We've heard that before. But just seeing it, what I'm more concerned with is seeing the bad promo before, which I think we can all agree it wasn't great, and then seeing this promo. How does that make you feel about this now? Does it change things for you? Or are you still going to be like, no, I hate it. You know, that's fine. Or do you think, because I honestly think this looks so much better. I'm going to have the link to the full video down below. 2 videos today, guys. Thank you so much for watching and being subscribed. You know what you should do? If you didn't already do it, I made a video about the Razor Crest, the big HasLab one. It's like this big. Go watch that. There's a link to it right up here.